Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. I'm so glad you're here. So I'm just going to go ahead and share some of our Mother's Day weekend. My husband had an extra long weekend off. We went ahead and purchased 3 yards of fresh dirt. It was a blend, a 3-mix blend, but I can't remember exactly what was all in it. Some of our garden beds just really needed some more fresh dirt, as well as we built a new garden bed that needed to be filled with dirt as well. So we were very busy Friday and Saturday just doing all sorts of things on our yard. I am just filling some of my planters for outside halfways with the dirt that we purchased. The top half I'm going to be adding a different soil that I purchased from our local greenhouse. And here we are building another garden bed. This will be our third, and I'm quite excited about it. And it measures 3 feet wide, 2.5 tall, and 8 feet long, I believe. Apparently he doesn't need help. For the garden boxes, we tried to fill up at least quarter of it with branches and logs and different things, just so that we don't need quite as much dirt to fill it. And that is what we are doing here. And then we're just going to go ahead and get the rest of the gardens ready, tilling the vegetable garden as well as all the flower gardens. And we're doing a little bit of change here to our garden this year, and I'm quite excited about it. And that will be on next week's video when we are planting the garden. This little planter here with a trellis I had underneath the roof there by the shed last year, and my mandevilles did not do well there. I think they had too much shade, so we're moving it over to the patio, and we'll see how they will do here. They'll get a lot more sunshine here, and hopefully they do really well. We do have bricks right around the flower bed here as a divider from the grass to the flower bed. My husband was trying to clear them off, and he was debating on digging them out and then putting gravel underneath and then adding them back in. But I think we're just going to go ahead and add another layer on top. As you can see here, we did 3 of them, and I think we're going to do that right around the whole flower bed. We just need to purchase more of those yet first, but a lot of work ahead of us for the spring season. And I'm going to be adding some more perennials in this flower bed here. Now this flower bed here by the end of our garage is in the backyard. This is my rose garden. I am going to be planting several more rose bushes there this year, and I am quite excited to share that with you, and I cannot wait for them to all grow and bloom. And of course, this is our other flower garden beds by the shed, and it just all needs a good clean up and tidy up and till it all up with the new dirt in there. And we bought a bunch of bags of mulch or wood chips, I guess, colored or tinted with red. And we are just going to be adding them here in the back by our tree line, as well as later on we'll be adding them in the flower beds. And I won't have that all on today's video, but I will share more of that on next week's video. We work worked really hard for 2 full days. Now it's time for some enjoyment for Mother's Day weekend. These are the beautiful roses that I received from my husband for Mother's Day. And the ones to the right I had purchased myself when I did my deep kitchen clean video last week. If you have not seen it, you might want to go watch it. I just needed to freshen up the kitchen after I had done all the cleaning. Some Mother's Day cupcakes I had received. And then, of course, every year it's a tradition on Mother's Day weekend. We go to several different greenhouses and do our plant shopping. It is always so fun. And as you can see, we always buy too much. And we will share that on next week's video. But here we are going to the city with our oldest son and daughter-in-law on Mother's Day. They treated us out for the day. We went to the Forks, and then we had fish and chips for lunch. It was so busy here, but it was so fun. After we were done lunch, we went ahead and checked out all the different shops that they have here and got some coffee from this coffee place called Fools and Horses. Never been here before, never bought coffee here, but it was really good. So this will be going into my coffee journal. And then we went walking by the river here at the Forks. It was just such a beautiful, fun day. Cordless drill. There's a passenger train station close to the Forks, and we had never been in here before. But our son and daughter-in-law had been, and they wanted to show us this beautiful, sort of like a cathedral room in here. And isn't it ever just gorgeous? Oh my goodness. There was a courthouse and all sorts in here. It was really neat to go see this place. That's really cool. Got a little mailbox here. So the first antique mall that I showed was at the Forks in the basement, and this one is was about a 7-minute drive from the Forks, and we had never been here before, but my sister had recommended it, and it was so fun browsing through here. It's 4 stories high, and there is so much to see. Right now we're in the basement, and then I think there's 3 stories above here yet, I believe. And there was just so much to see and so many beautiful goodies. Here they had all kinds of tools for outside. They had windows and doors and you name it, they had it. It was really cool to see what they all had. And oh my goodness, you guys, I would have come home with so much stuff if I would have let myself go here. Um, from housewares. Look at these lights. Aren't they gorgeous? I would love to have them in my house. But yeah, quilts and kitchen items and knickknacks and all kinds of vintage antique items. Oh, it was just so fun. I could spend the whole day in here and it would not be too much. But of course, we had the husbands with, right? They may not want to be in here that long. I did purchase something at the first antique mall as well as at this one. I will share that with you later on when I do the gratitude journaling part of this video. This is plastic.
That's plastic.
Yeah. Then we ended the day with our son and daughter-in-law taking us out for supper yet at Mongo's. It was so delicious and it was such a beautiful day. I had entered a giveaway a while ago for a gift card for a greenhouse in a coffee shop in our local area, and while we were having supper here, I found out that I had won the giveaway. It was just such a beautiful ending to the day and I felt so blessed and so loved. So before I go ahead and start working in my gratitude journal for this part of the video, I wanted to share with you here what I purchased at the antique malls that we went to. My goodness, my heart was so happy in there. There are so many items I could have purchased that I would love. There's a lot of wall art and so many beautiful items. Like my brain was overloaded. Just with the enormous amount of beautiful stuff that was in there. But I purchased just a couple of books. My husband bought a birdhouse, and my daughter-in-law purchased, I think, also some books. And I got a little golden book called Birds. So I'm very excited about this to use in my crafting. And I absolutely love birds. So I might even end up making a bird journal out of this someday. And so this was a really great find. They had so many golden books, as you saw on the video. Oh my goodness. And then this is not a little golden book, but it is Johnny and the Birds. And there's a lot of beautiful images in here. So I thought if I ever did make a bird journal, I could use some of these images in there as well. I could spend hours and hours and hours in there. My goodness. And we did spend a lot of hours in there. But let's just say I could probably spend the day there. Grab a coffee and that's where I'll be for the day. And then this book, you guys. Oh my goodness. Okay. So it's called Wildflowers of the World. Wait until I open this. Now, I don't know if I will do a complete flip through of it here. But I'm going to do this and just kind of show you how many beautiful, beautiful photos or images that are in here that I'm going to be using in my crafting projects. Every single page on the right has a gorgeous, gorgeous photo. Absolutely love this book. And oh my goodness. I was so excited to get this. Look at all those gorgeous images. Oh my goodness, my heart can't even. This was right up my alley. And I'm sure if I would have taken my time even more, I would have gone through way more books. But we were there with our son and daughter-in-law and my husband. And we were browsing through there. And of course, you know, as a woman, we probably would take our time a lot more browsing through each and every single book that's in there. But when you are with your husbands, you don't want to, or with others, you don't want to take your fine time. So I just kind of glanced at it. And this book was laying sideways. And I just read the title, Wildflowers of the World, and it caught my eye. And then I took it off of the shelf to look at, and I'm like, oh, no way, this book is coming home with me. So many. If you would want to see a very detailed flip through of it, I could do that. But I thought I would just share here a little bit on how many gorgeous photos there is in this book. My Lanta. And the mall, the antique mall that's at the Forks in Winnipeg, if you are in my area, I found the prices were a little bit more expensive than the other antique mall that we went to that was 4 stories high. And I found the prices were a bit cheaper there. Okay, so this book was, I'm just going to see the price on here. It was $25, and I think that was so worth it. It is a very thick book. There's a lot of pages in here. And then these little books were I'm not even sure how much these were. Let me just look. Okay, this one was $6. And this one was $8. Okay, let's go on to the gratitude journaling part of this video. It is, of course, all about Mother's Day. And Mother's Day, of course, is past. But I always work a little bit behind, I guess you could say. The gratitude journaling part that I do every week, every Thursday, is attached to the home video, and that is what we did the last weekend. So this is what I have to work with. This is a very, very beautiful page. I did, when I created and made this journal, I remember paying very special attention to this because I knew this would be the Mother's Day spread. So I'm not quite sure yet all what I'm going to be doing, but I do know that I need to look for some images. And I have a ton of Mother's Day Ideals magazines. I have a ton of Ideals magazines. If you are new to my channel, I can link it down below where I share my big score of my Ideals magazines that I thrifted. Ooh, I really like that. I'm just trying to... Oh, look. This is a lace print. And then I have, of course, the lace on here with the pink rip-rack. This kind of would match this page. I may have to use this. And it is a little bit hard for me to rip the Ideals magazines apart. But right now I'm still just going through all my doubles that I have that I'm using images out of. So I do have another one like completed of this on my shelf. I thought I would use whatever I can out of my doubles here. Now, normally we have Mother's Day where all our children come home and we have like a big barbecue or a big dinner of some sorts. But this year it was just a little bit different. We decided to just have a gathering mid Mother's Day and mid Father's Day, in between there, like June. I think it's June 1st or the first Sunday of June. And so we didn't have anything necessarily planned for Mother's Day. So our son and daughter-in-law asked if we had anything up, and I said no. Okay, we want to take you guys out on a day outing, and it was a lot of fun. I really, really enjoyed it, and thank you so much, Jamie and Carla, for doing that for us. That I really appreciated it, and going to all the antique malls and everything. That was right up my alley. That was so fun. I really like that. Looks like some mom got breakfast in bed. I think that's happened to me once or twice when our kids still were little and they brought me breakfast in bed. Okay, I don't know yet what else I will use, but I have several photos that I printed out, and I know that I want to share this image right here because I think it's just absolutely gorgeous. I just don't know if I want to do it on this side, and I don't make my gratitude journal pages complicated. I do have other journals that I make a lot more complicated, and I do a lot more stuff in there. But for the gratitude journaling part, I decided to keep it very simple because it's attached to my home videos, and I didn't want to make them too long. And I didn't want to make them complicated. So I thought, you know what? They are going to be just simple and pretty. And maybe... So what did you all do on Mother's Day? Did you have your children over? Did you go out on an outing? Oh my goodness, come on, Kathy. What is up? There you go. And I'm going to most likely add some lace at the top here yet. I have a whole bunch of images here from magazines and books that I could possibly use. Oh, that's pretty. Reminds me of my mom. I missed my mom terribly. Mother's Day. Oh, I like that. Mother's Day and her birthday in the month of May. I thought about her so much, and I always talk to her. Oh, I like that. In so many different aspects of my life, I am just chatting away to her, and I often wish she could respond to me and let me know her thoughts and her input. I really love that. It's vintage looking. Ooh, that's pretty. Okay, let's see. Okay, so for this little middle piece of paper that I have here, there is a beautiful image in the back here, so I don't need to add anything here, but I want to add something over here. And I'm thinking this would actually be really pretty because it looks like there's a window and a lace curtain. Or maybe, oh, it's supposed to be like this. So I could add that over here. I just wouldn't be able to fit it on all the way, but you know what? That's okay. That's pretty. I like that. I did get flowers for Mother's Day, as you will have seen, I'm sure, on the video. I am still in the process of editing everything together as I am creating this video here. I don't know yet what I'm all putting in there. Oh, you know what? I think I have an idea here. I can shorten this because I don't want to lose all of this. So I'm going to shorten that and take a piece out and then put it back together. That would work. That way I get a little bit more of the flowers on here. Okay, there we go. And as you saw in the beginning of the video, we worked a lot on our yard on the Mother's Day weekend. My husband was at home, and he had, I think, what was it, a 2 or 3 day weekend? No, 3 or 4 day weekend, and so we got a lot accomplished. Of course, you only see a very small portion of it on a video that I make, but we spent days and days working hard at getting our yard ready for the summer. And it's so fun, so joyful. I still have a lot of planting to do. We've done a little bit, and you will see that in next week's video. But I have a long ways to go yet. So I'm excited about that. But we are having a little bit cooler weather now. It was really, really hot on the weekend. I'm just going to go ahead and go through my bits and pieces of lace that I have here to see what I want to add. Ooh, that's a pretty piece. Maybe. I love this blue, but I don't feel that goes with it today. Here's a nice piece of lace I could add right at the top here, and that is exactly what I'm gonna do. Oh no, I've got some fabric stuck to my gluey fingers. I might have to use a different glue yet. I don't think this glue is going to hold it down. I need to do a reset in my craft room again. Oh my goodness, you guys. It's a mess again. In the last few weeks, I've just been creating for videos. And other than that, I've been working outside. So it is a mess. Maybe I'll have to do another studio vlog where I clean it up and share that with you. I don't know if you would be interested in that or not. Okay, so I've got the lace there. I have a fabric cluster here that I think I got from Carrie the Paper Monkey. Here's another one, but that one does not. I have a lot more lace. I have a whole drawer full I'm just, this is just my basket of bits and pieces. So I might have to go through. That would match, but I feel like I need something else underneath here, unless I put this at this corner. Oh, I like that. I like that right there. That's pretty, and I don't even mind if it sticks over. I think it looks really cool when you're flipping through a journal and there's all kinds of bits and pieces sticking out everywhere. There. Okay, I'll find something else for here. I've got my camera set up, otherwise I would take you with to my lace drawer, but I'm going to go search for something. I've got this little container, and this is where I keep my very special lace that I have gathered over the years. That's pretty. I like that. And I think a lot of this is from when I got my order from Taperology. I think that's how you pronounce it, Taperology. And when I think of Mother's Day and mothers and grandmothers, I think lace. I just automatically think lace. I like this piece. Oh, I also have this. Ooh, that would be pretty up there. Right at the corner. Right up there. Or should I put it on this side? That would also look really nice on this side. But I'm going to put a piece of this here because I really like this. Combo lace here with the different colors. Now, do I need to put something else underneath here? Ah, yep, I know exactly what I'm going to do. I do know what I'm going to do. I'm definitely going to have to leave this page open for a while before I close it and put it back on my shelf because of all the wet glue in here. The pages sure would stick together if I close it like this. I have this blue rip rack here, and I think I should maybe use this, even though I'm kind of going towards pink. And the only reason I'm saying that is because there's some blue in the background over here and also behind this lace. So I think the blue would actually look nice. I don't think I should do this one. I don't think that would match. Oh, also, on a different note, first of all, hi to someone that I met in Winnipeg at Costco, of all places, that watches me on YouTube. And she's from the town I live in. And we never met here, but somehow we met at Costco. And I'm so glad you stopped me to say hi. I do appreciate that when someone knows me from YouTube and they stop to say hi. I do love that. I think that's really neat to meet some of you. Should I add this to this side, or should I add it here? I almost feel like I should add it here because it goes with the color in the background here. So now it sticks out over there a little bit. Oh, this is so fun. This is so pretty. Okay, let's do something over here. Now, I took this out earlier when I did this. I kind of like this because it has a vintage feel and a vintage look. And there's pink in here for the pink rip rack. I think I'm going to use this, and then I'm going to use this as a pocket as well, because I have a couple of photos to stick in there. And I also have a note that I wrote. Don't know yet if I'm going to stick it into the pocket or glue it on a page. I'm just going to distress the edges here. Make it look a little bit more vintage. See? It's one of those days. That's beautiful. I like that. What do you think? Okay, so let me just think here. Yeah, I'm going to glue this in, and then I'm going on, and then I'm just going to use this as a pocket to put my note and my photos into. Okay, let me just see here. Make sure I don't glue down the wrong side. There we go. Oh, that is so pretty. Now I feel like I want to add some washi up here. And it looks like it has very fine writing on it. And when I think about Mother's Day, I think about notes and things like that you know, the children would write to you, or cards, or maybe a letter. I'll leave the week exposed there, but I'm going to go ahead and... Ooh, I like that. That's pretty. Can you even see that on the video? There. See, it has tiny little hand writing on it. And then, since I absolutely love flowers, I'm going to add some more flowers. Right in the corner there. And then I found this amongst my flowers, and I think because I feel like this needs a little something, I think I'm going to glue this on right over there. Oh, you know what? I should just distress on that white here a little bit. And then, once I am done recording this video, excuse me, I'm going to go and edit it for you so I can upload it. And I think my daughter, or maybe even two of my daughters, are coming over today. It's a Wednesday that I'm recording this. And then I have also some more gardening stuff that I need to take care of. But because, you know, and here's where I'm a little bit lost. It's supposed to rain and get colder. So then I'm not sure, do I want to plant the rest of it now, or do I want to wait until that is over with? Okay, so I have, of course, these little photos that I printed out. And I wish they were a little bit more clear, but I don't know how well you can see that. That's where we were walking to the train station there, and then the flowers that I got, and then the date. And then this one is, we tried a new coffee shop. I don't know if you can see. Our son and daughter-in-law are in the background. We're walking by the river here. We tried out a new ice cream place. We tried out a new coffee place, and that was supper at Mongo's. And for lunch, we had Fergus fish and chips. Of course, I cannot nearly fit everything on here, right? And also, I did print out just the flowers separately. When I later on, I thought, oh, I should do one with my husband and I on there at the forks as well. So I have 3 here. Normally, I like to do only 1 per session, but today it happens to be 3. And I'm going to go ahead and stick them in the pocket here. I would love to keep them a little more exposed, but I think if I have them like this and have them sticking out a little bit. I also have this Happy Mother's Day card that I thought about sticking in here. Maybe I could trim it a bit. I have an idea what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead. So I have shortened it. And then that way, look, I can have it sticking out so that we can see the Happy Mother's Day. And then I'll have the photos sort of sticking out here a little bit as well. And have that kind of exposed. There, I like that. Every woman is a mother at heart. Whether you are a biological mom or a mom to a few or many, or you have little ones in heaven that have left way too soon. An aunt, maybe you are a role model to someone that looks up to you. As a mom figure, you are all very special to someone. Whether it's here on earth or in heaven. God bless. Happy Mother's Day to all you women out there. And this was just on my heart this morning, and I wanted to write that. And then in the back I wrote, oh, I got a little bit cut off there, but thank you, Jamie and Carla, for taking us on an outing to the Forks Antique Molds and all the great food. Thank you, Frank, for the beautiful flowers and the greenhouse visits. Thank you to all the kids for the beautiful messages. I feel so blessed. But I'm going to stick this note in here as well. I hope you enjoyed coming along on our Mother's Day weekend. And I hope you all had a very blessed Mother's Day as well. And just a lovely weekend spent with loved ones, whatever it is that you are doing. Just remember, God loves you so much and cares for you so much. No matter what the situation you are in, it will always get better, right? But I really love how this turned out, and I will leave you with that for today. And we will see you soon on another video. Thank you so much, my friends, for being here and watching. I appreciate each and every one of you so very much. And on another note here, I did create a new Instagram account for where I want to post just a bunch of crafty things. I felt like I did not want to have that on my home Instagram account. So therefore I created a craft Instagram account. If you want to follow me there, give me a follow there and show me some love there. I would really appreciate it. I will leave the link in the description box as well as in the comments for that new Instagram account. Thank you so much, my friends. And also, if you want to follow my home Instagram account, that is always linked down below as well. Thank you so much. And I hope you all feel very loved and blessed, and hope you're all doing well and staying healthy, and yeah, love you all, and remember, Jesus loves you more, and take care, and we will see you soon. Thanks for watching.